We're back. Again, did you think we was gonna be back?
Not this many times.
Well, not this many times. Okay, so this would we're setting all this up for January,
Yes.
and January is the beginning of the year. New time, new season, same place. We're here at the 3M Auditorium in January. Saturday, January the 20th, we're going to be here again for the Before the Mayflowers Landed film and community discussion series with Hands Up, Don't Shoot Our Youth Movement.
Yes.
Oh, man. Very important documentary done in 2014, a couple days after the death of Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri. Man, that's kind of the connection from the Hopkins documentary that we screened here in December. Who knew? Well, maybe there were some thoughts about the Twin Cities area and what was happening here in 2014, and how, ironically enough, in 2020, we would be the international spotlight around George Floyd. But this happened in Ferguson, Missouri. And this documentary had to do with some Minneapolis journalists that were on the ground there, talking to some very important community folk, black and white, around the impact of Michael Brown's death, but also deeper historical issues of Ferguson, Missouri. And it's interesting, even, not to give it away, but no, I'm not going to give it away. No, that's what I'm not going to do. But what do you think about that film? Because that was special, and we've actually traveled a lot of places around that, college, university, campuses especially. But go ahead. What are your thoughts?
You know what? I'm really impressed by the vibrancy of what you were able to capture. There is, people can see parts of the protests. They can see actual tanks. They can see, they can hear from the people on the ground who live in the community and what it's like to be in Ferguson and to live in Ferguson, and what, living days after Mike Brown was gunned down in the street, and them witnessing him just laying there. That you can, let's see, what else?
Could in 2014, could you see connection from Mike Brown to George Floyd? Could you see that then?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. But there are some other connections here in the Twin Cities as well.
I just have to say it. I'm going to tease just a little bit. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because we're here at the History Center, right?
Yes. So just go ahead. Yeah.
We're here at the History Center. So we know that Dred Scott is definitely here embedded in this institution with the history of Dred Scott.
Yes.
Now, when you come January 20th on that Saturday with your family, and again, this is for everybody, you will be able to see some interesting patterns of history happen. It was definitely done, I think, in a manner where it was no accident that story was told in 2014, but it was retold in Minneapolis.
Absolutely. And the other thing, one last thing, the importance of the red, black, and green, the history of the red, black, and green. We don't even see it. Young people have no idea what it is, what it's for. There's a short little history lesson in there that I really appreciate.
And rewinding back even a little bit more to November 18th with the Lost Negroes of North America, this historic black township that existed in Missouri, that has a lot of connections to that theme around what we were dealing with in November. So again, You know, it's history, it's education, it's art, it's important narratives that are only done uh, um, when we do them. And
Yes.
that's the important thing. So join us Saturday, January 20th, live here at the 3M Auditorium in St. Paul, the capital city of St. Paul. You're St. Paul, right?
That's right.
Okay, at the Minnesota History Center.